What's up, Ranger Nation, Toku Nation, and every nation in between? It is me, your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for Avataro Sentai Donbrothers, you guys. Episode number 18. So, before I go ahead and get into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed, then do me that favor by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and also turning on your post notifications so that you guys are clued in to when I drop any videos. And with that, Ranger Nation, Toku Nation, without further ado, let's discuss episode 18 of Avataro Sentai Donbrothers, shall we? Alright guys, so this episode, it literally opens up where the last one ended with the evil ranger. I can't pronounce his name, so I won't try to butcher it, but he's been awakened by his mother. Now you guys, so he's in the sword. So the sword, it flips out in one dimension, then it passes the cerebrans, then he goes through the digital world, and he's ducking and dodging these attacks, and then she tells him to go to the human world. So he goes to the human, so it lands in the human world, and that is where it sat for a minute. So then we move over to Oni sister's job. So we see her, Saru brother, as well as Kiji brother. They're talking to Taro. So they're talking to him about none other than Jiro. So they don't really want to consider him among the Donbrothers because of how he is. You know, they find him a little off-putting, a little creepy, a little scary. They don't really want to, consider him a part of the Donbrothers. So Taro tells them, he feels otherwise about the situation. He feels like, he's good for, ooh, I think that went into my shirt. Let's move this up just a little bit. There we go. So he feels otherwise about their concerns. And he does tell them, I hear your concerns, but at the end of the day, it's not your call. It's my call. And they were like, what? So yeah, Momotaro is not really listening to what they have to say to him. He's going to make the judgment call. So then we see later that night that he met up with Jiro. So Jiro wants to talk about his position moving forward. Being Momotaro's equal. Well, not quite his equal, right? So when he said he wanted to move forward, he wanted to, talk about his position moving forward. That's when Momotaro asked him, what are you talking about? And he says, when he said his equal, but then he says, well, I can't, not really your equal, but someone that is comparative to you, so to speak. So Momotaro tells him, okay, well, I have this for you. If you can land a hit on me and I not know it, you can be my equal. So that is going to be the thing for him to do. Hit Momotaro. So then he says, look, UFO. And Momotaro was like, even Kaido, he turned around. Momotaro was like, that is the oldest trick in the book. Pop! And popped him in the head. So then he told him 100 push-ups. So each time that he tries to, hit Momotaro and he's unsuccessful, he's going to have to do something. He's going to have some kind of I guess you would say a consequence for not being able to do that. So let's pause here, you guys, and I'm going to move forward. So we see Momotaro next. He's at work and he's unloading his truck. So then we see Jiro. He's in the wings and he's ready to, go in for the hit. And as he goes in for the hit, we see Kiji brother walking by, and Kiji brother notices Jiro as he's about to hit Momi. So Kiji brother yells out, Mr. Momi, Mr. Momi. And he turns around and stops him. So this time he takes off, he has a jump rope. He throws a jump rope at him, 1,000 jump ropes. I'm like, damn, 1,000? I thought at first he said 100, but then when I realized, because he got up to 999, and I'm like, he said 1,000. I had to rewind it. I'm like, damn, he said 1,000. So then we see Oni's sister, we see Saru brother, as well as Kiji brother. So they're talking to Momotaro, and Momotaro is telling them about the deal, the contest that is with, Jiro. And they're like, so if he hits you, Then he's your equal? He was like, yeah. Like, okay, we want in. So he says, okay, the more the merrier. Suit yourselves. So after that, then we see, I still don't know her name, the Lady Cerebrin. We see her and she finds Inu brother. So she tells Inu brother, I didn't come here to fight you. The reason why she's there is because remember last week's episode when she thought that the guy was going to be the Hitatsuki, but in fact turned out to be his girlfriend. So she was wrong. So she's trying to honor the bet that they made. She's like, you won, I lost. I'm honoring our deal. So she tells him that, she can make it happen that he can see Natsumi. And he basically told her absolutely not. He doesn't. I don't know if it's because he doesn't trust her or if it's the deal that he made with the bestials. But we'll see as, the episodes go by. But let's pause here, you guys, and move forward. So, we see as everyone is trying to, basically hit Taro. So we see Kiji brother, he was in a restaurant and he had it played out in his head that because he was eating, so he was going to take some of his, whatever he was eating. He had it in his mind where he had the chopsticks. He was going to sneak up behind him and grab it. But as soon as he grabbed it, Momotaro told him he got him and said, nope, not I. This is mine. So he tells him to, he has the chair. He has to do, he has to stair step on the chairs. So he does that. So then we see as Saru brother. Saru brother is like a marksman, and he's trying to shoot at him. So he shoots, and Momotaro, boom, and then throws the thing back up to him. Now I forgot what he told Saru brother to do. I don't remember what he told Saru brother to do. But so then we see Oni's sister. So Oni's sister, she has baked him some cookies, right? So she has the box, and once again, kind of like what Kiji brother was doing, she's playing it in her mind how it was gonna work. So she gives him the box, and he was like, oh, this is the first time a woman has given me any kind of a gift, especially cookies. So now she's starting to feel bad. So she takes it, she's fighting with him for it, and boom, she gets punched in the face. So now she has to do something. I think she had to do sit-ups. I think she had to do sit-ups or something like that. So then we see Taro. So Taro is walking and he bumps into Sonoi. So Sonoi tells him that he wants to settle things between them. And Taro was like, well, how do you propose that we do that? And he tells him about, how the Cerebrans, they basically want to help people. So whoever helps the most people will win the competition. He was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm already in competition with my team. So one more competition. What's up with that? Nothing, So he's cool with it. So then we see, again, I don't know what I don't even know if he's evil, so to speak. But the seventh, I don't even know if he's a part of the Donbrothers. I think he is. Actually, I think he is a part of the Donbrothers because at one point in the episode, I believe Sonoi called him Don. Again, I'll get the pronunciation of his name very soon. I'm gonna have to listen to it. They say it so fast. But he's woken up once again by his mother, and then we see the others as they're talking to Jim. So they're trying to figure out what is Taro's weakness. So he tells them what his weakness is. He tells them to tell Taro that they saw Jin, the rhinoceros beetle. He's back. And they were like, the rhinoceros beetle. Okay. Very interesting, but okay. So then we do see them as they are searching in the bushes for something. And they're looking. And Taro asks him, what are you guys doing? And he'll tell them, we found G, the rhinoceros beetle. That was the reaction that Taro had. But Jen told them what it is. Taro, as a young kid, didn't have a lot of friends. So he had this beetle that he named Gii, and the beetle eventually left. And so Taro wondered if the beetle would ever come back. Man, Oni's sister in the end of this episode, she cracked me up. So Taro is frantically searching for the beetle, and they go in for the hit, and they go down, and they stop because they can't do it because they realize this isn't a fair way to beat him. It isn't a fair way to beat him. So they eventually told Taro, "Hey Taro, so yeah, we were just lying to you." And he's looking at them, and then Oni's sister says, "Yeah, he's probably dead by now anyways." I was like, "Oh wow." Wow, Oni's sister. So then the evil ranger shows up again, and he's battling with every one of them. So what happened is the sword came in and it materialized into the new evil ranger, and he's battling with them. I mean, and he's actually, honestly, he was beating all their asses. Like, he was getting the best of them. Like, he was beating the shit out of each and every one of them. But at one point he eventually left, and I was like, why would he? But I know his mother, I think his mother told him to leave. So Sonoy, like I said a few minutes ago, Sonoy knows who he is, and Sonoy is wondering, how did he get here? So it's an interesting one. Very interesting. I thought this, but you know, like I say every week, I've been saying this for the last, 18 weeks now, that Donbrothers is, I'm enjoying this series immensely. I can't find anything bad about this series. Like, each week I go into this show with the same excitement as I did with the previous week. So yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying Donbrothers, episode after episode. Just for the fact that I like Donbrothers, I really do hope that, Hasbro does stick with Super Sentai, because I would love to see how they could adapt this into a Power Rangers series. I mean, we could do without the CGI. Even though watching it week after week, the CGI doesn't bother me as much as it did when I first saw the first episode, as well as seeing the CGI characters in effect. It doesn't bother me as much anymore. But something that I have noticed over the last few episodes, they don't transform into they haven't transformed into past Sentai teams like they originally started out. I wonder why that is. The last episode was the first time in quite some time that we've transformed into a CGI character, when Jiru transformed into the Green Ranger. That was the last time, because we haven't saw it in a few episodes. Very interesting. But let me know what you guys thought of the episode overall. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and also you guys share the video. And until the next time, you guys, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Remember, wash your hands, wear a mask, socially distance, be blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.